Alright, welcome back to Case Closed, Anime Review, episode 162. This is reviewing the 1050th episode of the series, which is called Intrigue at Morikawa Mansion Part 1. Yes, congratulations to Case Closed to getting to episode 1050. It is by far the first anime I've ever did a review series for where the actual individual episode for the anime reached this far. 1,050 episodes. For a series I started reviewing 3 years ago, I did I expect to hit this far? Well, given the fact that I think it was just this year. I think it was this year or last year. The series had just hit episode 1,000, so I'm not surprised we hit 1,050. Episode starts out with Kanguru, Ran, and Conan riding in a limousine over to this Morikawa estate. They kind of explain a little bit of backstory where this guy basically is owner of a multi-billion yen company that deals with ice cream. Yep, it's an ice cream Mongol. Oh, before this, we do a brief flashback of the owner before he gets older. I'd say about 20 years prior to present day. I'd say about 20, 15 years, where he's talking to his three boys, what's the most valuable thing he knows in life, and he's about to say it, and it becomes the present day. And they arrive at this mansion they have, which apparently is this big, expensive mansion, which you would probably never find this hardly in real life. Mansions that look like this. Everything's very circle-like, and the rooms are basically done in the style of modern-day apartments. Yeah. Like, I never expect to see a room where it has, like, a conference table on it. You ever see something like that? Yes. So, they get there introduced to the chairman. He's the one who hired him, and he has to evaluate his three sons to figure out who will be worthy enough to inherit his legacy. That's pretty much more he has to do. Though their detailed stuff basically don't explain until toward the end of the episode. So then we have Yuka coming in. Yuka is the beautiful 24-year-old butler. Yes, a female butler. And if you're curious though, does she wear the traditional butler attire? Nope, she dressed like a businesswoman, yet she's the butler. It takes them to the place. This place is huge. Oh my gosh, this is bigger than normal dining rooms I've seen. Where basically it's got like its own big, it's like big as a sanctuary in there. Like, damn. These are like the tank room, like, yeah, because make ice cream. And at this place, we introduce the eldest son. And he's off serving ice cream. Well, soft serve, they call it. Though we serve soft ice cream too, so. And it's in his tank. And then, of course, well, introduced to a sitting room where introduced the other two sons. Which, now here's the thing, the oldest son is an independent researcher. The second son is a stock executive. And the third one is it seems like he's a ranch livestock stuff. And apparently he possibly have gambling debts, given the fact his phone call up later, Conan finds out about it. And then basically the group introduces their room, where it has like a desk. Yes, a desk. Like it's like basically like a hotel room. And given the fact this guy is rich, I'm sure he can afford this damn thing. Yep. Basically, this mansion is built like a hotel, where every room is like a hotel room, minus a kitchen. Heck, it's also explained every room has got one of these self-serve machines, and of course, they said it has ice cream. Ran, of course, basically has difficulty, which perfectly understandable. Using anything, I'll make about the perfect swirl. McDonald's is worry about this every single day when I go to work. So then of course they have dinner that night. There's a 6, and they get there, and the middle son is missing. Where is he? They actually don't reveal where he is until the end of the episode. And they quietly have, and of course the chairman is there, but via monitor. And no, this has nothing to do with the pandemic. Nothing to do with it at all. Excuse me. I think the reason why he's doing this because he can't exactly beat him because he's in bed. He can't exactly move very well. So they can't exactly have him get out of bed and just basically interact with his own family. I think this is perfectly fine, and he apologized for it. And of course, Maury is like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine." And of course, he eat dinner. I'm like, "Did he already eat his dinner already?" It's never really explained what he's doing. So after dinner, they all just relax. And of course, Conan runs on the mansion for a bit, overhears stuff. He doesn't get in trouble per se, and then all of a sudden we see the third son, where he's like relaxing in his room, and then all of a sudden, for some strange reason, a bunch of smoke comes into his room, and then we don't find out exactly what happened to this until the very next day. So then they wake up the next day for breakfast, and the third son is missing. Where's the third son? So they go looking for both of them. And the second one, missing. Look at his room, completely looked entire room, couldn't find him. Go to the third son's room. They find him dead. About to call police, but nope, they can't call police because it's against the breach of contract. Now he can solve the case, no problem. He can't call it to police, but yeah, according to the guy who's there, I think he's like chief of security. I think he is. They don't really explain his job, what his name is. So yeah, so pretty much like they where it basically is explained it'll take 2 days for the police to get there because they're out in the middle of nowhere. That was simply the reason for it. So then Conan just basically comes back to the room after looking around the place more, and of course Rand tries trying to unload some ice cream. It's stuck, and then of course Yuta comes in to clean the room, and of course she fixes the thing all about temperature, which is good stuff here. And then they finally get it fixed, and shoots out like, wait, I thought this was vanilla. There's red here. Oh crap, it's blood. And it's kind of implied by the end of the episode what the second sign is. He's inside of the ice cream. He's inside the soft serve tank. Why is he there? We'll find out next Saturday. I gotta say, this actually was a pretty good episode for an original episode. Nothing really bad about it per se. No one's going to be stupid. Also, and I do appreciate this for these original episodes, we don't have a scene where Conan gets smacked. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention when Conan basically looks at the door frame, there are scratches there, which obviously, of course, they talk about the whole lock murder thing. I forgot to mention that. Conan does not get smacked in the head for speaking because he's going to be on pretty much on equal terms with Mori. It's like the people the person who wrote this episode clearly like that version of Mori, where he cooperates with Conan, instead of one who basically just uses his own will to basically just say that Conan's words don't mean anything at all. I think he's lying because he's a kid. Yeah, I like that those type of episodes. I guess everybody liked it too. Yep. So okay, so that's pretty much it for this particular review. It's the end of the episode. Next episode is going to be Baruto. And hopefully I get a chance to do more Super Sentai time, okay? Next video. Bye.